Or FM today is a different show. I have 2 coins that I think it's worth looking at. We're gonna look at a bunch of others, but there are 2 specifically that could be worth looking at this week. They already moved a bit, but we're gonna look why it's interesting and where would I get in if I'd be looking at an entry. Market is bumping. I mean, market is bumping. We've been calling this. I was very happy to see this. I was undecided, to be very honest with you. If you followed on the 𝗪𝗔𝗧𝗖𝗛 Club, I actually gave you the rundown on why I think this could go either ways. So, but the market is bouncing. It's nice to see. The total market cap is playing ball, which is super nice. Solana and all the major coins are rocketing. So yeah, a bunch of stuff to talk about. And of course, I'm bringing you the random news as well. If you're here, let me know. I am going to read the comments. We can analyze some tokens at the end. This time, Monday. Let's go. So, one of the tokens is going to be Solana. And I know you might be thinking, oh, no brainer. Oh my God, you have to buy Solana. But that's true. And specifically this week, because there is potentially, well, not potentially, but there is a company that is going to be added to the Nasdaq Exchange Global Select Market. Which is a special tier I'm going to talk about in a second. But you know, SOL Strategies become the first Solana-focused treasury company approved for Nasdaq Exchange Global Select Market listing. So there is already 13 different treasury companies happening, owning about 1.55% of the total supply of SOL. And this company, SOL Strategies, is the company that is going to be added to this special list, holding about 585. So, why is this relevant? Why is it interesting? And why do I think it's worth buying SOL? I mean, obviously SOL has pumped on the news as well, but there is way more upside to this than what you might think. So there is different levels when you want to get into Nasdaq. And so there are the little ones in Nasdaq, and then there's the medium ones, and there is like the top tier, the top companies based on market cap, and that is the list. If you want to get on that list, that is the Global Select Market. And this is going to happen on September 9th. So SOL Strategies got approved to be in there. That basically means, as it says here, unlock institutional partnership to accelerate ability growth. Now, of course, it's a reputation to be on the list. Scaling operations to meet surging Solana staking demand. Again, just talking about extra stuff. But what I do believe, what is the beeping here? Do you hear this beeping in my ear? It's going from the beginning. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Okay. But why this is big is because there is a company that is going to be in the top elite tier of Nasdaq companies, and all it does is basically accumulate and hold Solana. So this is why I believe this is a major news. Now, obviously, there are different SOL treasury companies. 1.65 billion for what industry just announced. 1.65 billion private placement in cash. Stablecoins, commitment for Solana treasury strategies. So there are more and more treasury companies coming up, and there is more and more Solana treasury companies building up. And there is a Solana ETF decision within 32 days. So that said, I wanted to look into the Solana chart, and if you're thinking about what to trade today, this could be one. Let me just bring this back up here. This is climbing up, cuz. What do you say about this? This is climbing up here. The total market cap is climbing up here. Do you think it's gonna be a blast through and all to the moon?
It's a stairs.
It's staircase. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna talk about the charts in a second. Just wanted to pump these 2 news out because I do think it's relevant. So one of them, what you can actually just do, just to buy SOL here and put a stop loss down here at 199. Honestly, like that's genuinely one thing that to play this. We do have the positions open here, so if you've been following and subscribed and whatever, then you can see it here. Solana is up. We already took 2.4 thousand realized. And then now there's still 2,000. 100% on 5x leverage is not bad. So I don't really touch that trade for now. But the Solana pumped, I do believe, partially because of this news as well. And of course, the market pumped it a bit. It's 8% up. I would look at a retrace down to the 208 region. If we see a retrace to the 208 region, you can see a potential reversal from there, maybe a 15-minute market structure shift, and then move on. I would be confident putting stop loss at 201, but also you can just put at 199, sub 199. and this would be the level. Or again, if you are willing to take the risk. I do think that this is going to be big news tomorrow on Nasdaq. It's a prestigious thing to be on that list, and it is definitely going to get some attention to Solana as well. So you could potentially just long it with a 7% stop loss. Just make sure that you do proper risk management. Now, as it goes, where my targets are on Sol, next target is 240, and then we're going to the 297. I think we're going to the all-time highs, and just reaching from there could be an interesting thing. The only reason why I'm not that confident is because of this trend line here. Like, I just do not like this trend line liquidity. Could be flush, but I don't think Sol is going back to the 140. So we have to see. Again, like, if you have not followed through with all this, there's a link in the description. I'm going to show you where I drop these daily updates on the 100x Club. Very, very short updates, concise. You will be able to see it here in the description. Cause is also going to pin it on onto the. Oh, what is happening here? What is this? On here on the top of the chat box. So we're going to drop it there as well, so you'll be able to see. Go and check it out. It's I explained to you why I think the market is going to keep climbing. And of course, the Sol position is doing nice. As you know, I'm trading here on Bluefin. I run this account openly, so you can look here. We can go on to futures, and then you can go down to. So I show my P&L and everything. I run this account fully openly. This is 6,000 the past 30 days, and just let me show you what we did for since March. Let's see what we did since March, and then let's go to September 8th. Oh, no, I have to go back now. Come on. Okay, let's see what we did here. Okay, I just can't pull it back, can I? It doesn't want to load it in. Confirm. Anyway, so we were about 20% for since June, end of May. We were about 20%, so we outperformed Bitcoin vastly. Bitcoin's performance was 1%. The past 3 months, bro. 1% the past 3 months. Anyway, so I'm trading here on Bluefin, non-KYC, available worldwide. There's a link in the description. You can go down there and then get a massive bonus, sign-up bonus as well, and deposit bonus. So go and check it out. And then, of course, I'll keep you posted of the trades here on the free Telegram, and of course on the 100x Club. And the second token is that, does that make sense, gents and ladies and everybody who is here in the chat? Let me see what's happening here. My color is weird here, cuz today. I'm a little bit like pale here. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Now I'm like an orange. This is Chernobyl. This is the Chernobyl color, and this is White Walker. We're gonna do something like this. Should be sufficient enough. Bonk to the moon. Yes, I'm very confident. Pump to the moon. Now we're talking. Zero recovery. Don't miss. Lads, still very cheap. Privacy. It's new gold. Tau. We can look at Tau later. Trump. We can look at Trump as well. Oh, I'm moving this thing here. Okay, let me give you the other token. Trump is good as well. That's not the other token. Pangu trade is good as well. So the other token is actually Doge. So there is a Doge ETF that's going to be launched very, very soon. Now, I know you might be thinking, why did I not hear about it and whatnot? But this Rex Osprey, okay, I'm always like, Osprey. So Rex Osprey. This is such a good name, hey? Rex Osprey. Doge ETF is launching probably this week. Now, what is interesting about it is that you have all these long waiting times on these ETFs and this and that, and I'm wondering, how can the Doge ETF launch before a Solana ETF? And the reason is because it's not an actual ETF, and I wanted to give you a rundown on what it is and why it's interesting. But basically what they do, the fund does, is that they allocate 80%, at least 80% of its net assets under normal market conditions. Now, when the hell is crypto in a normal market condition? But anyway, so about 80% of their net asset they invest into the underlying asset, and then other asset that provides exposure to the reference asset. The fund will invest directly or through the Rex Osprey. See, Rex Osprey. Can you say that? Osprey. Rex Osprey. Rex Osprey. Okay, not bad. Not bad, cause you're gonna be fired today. Which is described fully below. So the idea here is that the Rex Osprey did the same. Rex did the same thing with Solana. So they created this Solana ETF, which is not a real spot Solana ETF, but it's something very similar. So as Eric says here, we are going to try to get Eric for an interview and have him explain what the major differences are. But there's something called 40 Act that allows these companies, especially REX, to create these ETFs, which are still not spot ETFs, but very similar and act very similarly, but again, not fully spot. So there is this investment company act of 1940, and there is the 40 Act that is referred to, that basically allows, and they allow the SOL staking ETF as well under this act of 1940. Now what this does, again, we're gonna have Eric on for an interview to explain the whole thing, but to invest in an asset communities of derivatives, they're restricted under the 40 Act. An ETF may use subsidiary or a different jurisdiction, for example in the Cayman Islands, like an offshore company, according to ETF trends. In such cases, the subsidiary is structured to meet the requirements of the 40 Act, allowing the ETF to gain exposure to these complex assets without violating the red rule for the parent fund. So what they do is that usually they have to, if you register a spot ETF, you have to go through something called 33 Act that will require the companies that are registering to be audited the same way. It's very expensive, it's a long process, it's a bureaucratic process, and this is what the Solana ETF as well, for example, is going through right now, where it is going to be a proper SOL ETF, meaning the ETF will hold the underlying asset. But here in this case, as I showed you, they're going to hold about 80% of the assets, so it's not really an ETF, but it's the only way to get exposure to Doge through ETFs. Now, if you ask me, we can look at all the other crazy shit, and we can look at all the, the big memes and, big launches and whatever. But if I'm a hedge fund, if I'm a company and I want to get any exposure to meme coins, I'm definitely not buying fart shit, whatever, on Pump Fund. What I'm doing is that I'm trying to allocate for the biggest meme, which is Doge. So this is actually a smart move, and I do think that Dogecoin, through an ETF, they're also having the ETF coming up hopefully soon, probably after the SOL ETF. But this would be an interesting move for any company to start deploying. And so them launching possibly this week could have major headlines for Doge. Obviously, these guys are prepared. They're going to run around Wall Street and they're going to say, this is basically the first Dogecoin ETF, and you can go and buy the Dogecoin ETF. And if you look at this, Doge is in a beautiful range. I mean, this is a beautiful daily range that you see here that Doge has been consolidating in and is ready to start moving on to the next leg. I do believe that the major target, I mean, the conservative target for Doge is at least 30% higher, so about 30 cents. And I do think that this is a great opportunity to start getting in. Here's why I would layer in. Please note this, that I have to set up a bot for both SOL, and we do have the SOL, but for Doge, we have to do it now because we're still in the discount zone. I think the accumulation is just happening as I think it's good. So what would I do? I'll look at the 4 hour. Just pull this in here. I'm going to update you all these charts and trades and exactly what I'm doing here in the free Telegram. There's a link in the description because it's also going to pin it, but there's a free Telegram that I run. There's 9,000 members in there. If that's something interesting for you, go and join in. But what I wanted to show you is that you can take a trade here and then put your stop loss down here below at 12%. Or you could potentially wait a 50% retrace when and if that happens. I can actually wait it from here. And wait for a 15-minute market structure shift. Now, I don't think it's worth waiting for the 5% drop if you can follow proper risk management. So I would rather just wait for this to happen and then go 15-minute. But if you are able to do proper risk management, I do think that this could be a great trade. Now, again, you just put this in here, you start entering, you will start layering. I'll give you exactly my entries and even the bots on the Telegram. You'll be able to do it here, and then you can just move on from here and have a 3 to 4, 3 to 3 risk, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 risk reward trade. So these are the two major tokens that I would be looking, or that I will be looking at and taking trades on. I'm still waiting for my entry. I'm going to open bots most likely. I just thought it through, but for the entries, I would just wait for the 50% and see where the whole thing goes. I brought you some random news as well, which we're going to talk about in a second. So there's a nobody sausage. What does that mean? If there's a nobody sausage, you are not banned, bro. What are you having fun here? You're just chatting.
No, chop. The monkey is that.
Oh, I don't feel welcome here anymore. I mean, I wanted to say you are, but I mean, I don't know. You've been watching for so long, bro. You're always welcome. Nasdaq makes push to launch trading of tokenized securities. Yes. Can't hear anything. I mean, have you ever tried these things? It's not bad, actually. They are like, you have these ones as well. You can try either or. They work. GM plugin from XDC Oracle for RWA. Genius. Thoughts on Sonic? I love it. I'm actually speaking at the Sonic Web Summit. So I'm speaking at the Sonic event on the 13th of September. I have an amazing keynote lined up. My shaming comments are not showing. Black Mirror token any minute. Oh, it should have launched. Black Mirror should have launched. Yeah, it should be now. So I told you about Black Mirror. I invested. I'm super excited for it, and the reason why I'm super excited for it is because this is a very good representation of a Web 2 IP coming into Web 3. It's crazy. And I invested. Yeah, I invested. I told you about it when it happened. You can if you watch Black Mirror, you can just simply earn points by watching the show, answering questions, all that. It's worth checking them out. I'm super excited to see how this goes. Animoca brand is on, Solana is on, AVAX is on. So like there is some major moves happening here, and I actually want to see where it launches. So I think it should launch at like 40 mil, but I think it will immediately get eaten up. I think. I mean, if getting it at 40 mil would be amazing. Yeah, it's not launching yet. It's not launching just yet. We'll see. But yeah, what are my thoughts? Like I told you, I thought like we'll see. I mean, if we can get it at 40 mil, I think that's a bargain. I genuinely think it's a bargain. There will be a spike and there will be a pullback. The question is where the pullback comes back. Just tuning in. What did I miss? Not much. The biggest offer on crypto YouTube. ETH to the moon. I love your total market analysis. I'm so happy. Like, this is why I always say, guys, literally, I'm giving it to you here as well, but I have these short form content. It's called the 100S Club. Literally daily updates in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. You can watch it with a coffee. It's easy. Cause pinned it here. You will be able to just simply click on it and subscribe to the channel, and then watch that every single day. Brett Miller, let's go. What's up? Did anyone actually get involved with Black Mirror? Did you guys buy the pre-sale? I'm keen to see this launch. Can you monitor this? Just let us know when this launches. They said it's an hour. Like they said it's going to happen now, but I don't see it happening. I'd love to know what's I'd love to know what's going to happen. We'll see. ETH predictions 8K. Why are my comments missing? They are not Sui. Are you on Sui? I have a Sui trade open here. Let me just see. I have a Sui trade open here. This is actually depressing. This is such a good example why you take profits. Like, you don't see it here, but oh yeah, you do. So this is a Sui position down here. This is my unrealized P&L, and this is my realized P&L. So as the market was coming down, I told you in the Telegram that I'm closing portions of my positions, and because I was closing portions of my positions, instead of losing 2,300. Actually, it was 4,000 because I closed. It must have been more because I closed only 30-40% of it. But I'm still up on the trade. This is proper risk management. I'm super proud of me and you guys for just being part of the whole thing. Okay, let me just go back here. Fefe, please add Telegram subscription for members to chat. So I am going to launch a product. I don't know when. I don't know how. I don't want to let anyone down. Probably the main marketing is going to be do not subscribe. That's how we're gonna advertise it. Like, only come if you want to take this seriously. But we'll see. Why 8K? Because I thumb sucking. I don't know. It's just like, wait, should be 7. Like, let's do 7. Like, do you want a 9? Let's go 9. No, I think 8K is reasonable. Like, I think double ETH from here in the next 3 months is reasonable. I think that's a reasonable target. Why is Aptos not moving? Still early to get in? I think so. I think Aptos is a great buy. Yes, it's launching on Binance now or Maxi in 55 minutes. No, it launches at 2 p.m. UTC. This is why I don't understand. It launches at 2 p.m. UTC, doesn't it? So it should launch now. I actually completely forgot about it. You guys just reminded me. It should launch now. I think it's gonna, these launches, how they go. Bumps, I will dump it. Why is Aptos not moving? We talked about this. Is it good time for entry or need to wait Sui? Sui. Let's look at Sui. Where is the Sui from the top 10, brother?
I think it's not in the top 10.
You think so? Okay. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, what a drawing this is. I was telling you, you're gonna come back 50%, then gonna move on. If you bought it 50%, look what you did. You bought it 7% up. Oh my God.
Sui is 18.
So, Sui looks beautiful. Lower low, higher high, retrace, high, retrace, high. I mean, Sui buying here makes sense, stop loss here, or just wait for it to come back to the 3.2-ish and then buy from there. So that's, these are the plays that I'll be looking at. Okay, I brought you some awesome other interesting news, which I'm gonna tell you about now. It's going to be one, Tether, new FUD, Tether sold Bitcoin for gold, falls, we buy and hold both. Paulo confirms that Tether actually owns and hodls both gold and Bitcoin, which is pretty good. Nothing to worry about. Tether FUD has been around since I've been around. You know, it's been like, it's for years and years and years. There was always a Tether FUD. Pump is so shit. All you guys been telling me that, but I'm gonna milk this, bro. I'm gonna milk this. I've been going against the herd. Let me just show you my position here. Up what? 162% on 3x leverage. Who said that I'm an idiot for longing pump? Where are you guys? Oh, you liquidated. Okay, good. So that's just about that. Someone's saying 2 hours until lunch. Moral, my brother, it says here T-1. It says here on there, it says here T-1. 1 hour ago. Like, what do you mean? 2 hours from now, little smiley. I don't know what the fuck it means. Okay.
It says 22 minutes.
22 minutes. Was there a push or what?
No, like...
Okay, anyway. Tether new FUD. So that's what we talked about. So pump.fun has flipped Meta, Aura, and Radium to become the top Solana DEX, recording its highest ever daily trading volume at 878 million. Let me just check BONK. Like, why not? Let's have some fun here. You guys should not be sour. My position was down and everybody was telling I'm an idiot. Let me just have some fun here. What is Delta? What did I do here? Oh, because it's 1,000 BONK, no? Even the name is stupid. Like, okay, 1,000 BONK. So yeah, I mean, it has a decent V-shaped recovery here after having a 55% drawdown. It's not bad. It's not bad. We could easily see this pushing, you know. We could easily see this happen. BONK, yeah. So I'm not buying BONK. I'm not interested in BONK. I just think BONK had their major, like whatever. If it goes and it has like a 4-hour recovery here, why not? You know, you can take a punt on it. But like, I think BONK had its days. Not interested for now, you know, not interested for now. Let me just go through the news. They are very relevant, very, very, very important. ETH ETF saw the largest weekly outflows. Last week, 787 million. I mean, all the money that was flowing into ETH now gone. Not all of it, but like 787. What was $1 billion outflow? It's not that bad. Well, it's not that good. Especially considering there was a 246 million inflow into the Bitcoin ETF. So that's kind of interesting. And what else do we have here? Oh yeah, so Standard Chartered sees 50 basis point Fed rate cut this month, which is next week, is it? Next week? It's not next week. It's next week Wednesday. Nesquik. Who loved Nesquik as a kid? Who loved Nesquik? I got it on BONK at the bottom. That was 3% ago. So that's good. If it makes good money, always be interested. Yes. I mean, I wouldn't say the same thing about BONK, but yeah. Tether also has billions of dollars in the US Treasury bills. Yes, they actually own a substantial amount of the US Treasury bills. The worthless peoples that no one wanted to buy. BONK Fund was the best investment. Houston to Fefe, my best gain so far. I'm so happy. Mirror is live trading on Binance. TJ, is Mirror live trading on on Binance. Let me see this. Let me see. There's no way they would not have let us know. I'm actually keen now. I'm actually just keen to see this.
It's actually live.
Is it live?
Yeah,
Where is it trading at?
They just posted in 1 minute ago. They posted this.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. This is the moment. Let's see. I'm saying it should, if we can get it at 40, it's 1 billion supply, so like 0.04 is what we're looking at, eh? Hold on a second. What is it that I'm searching for? DEX screener.
FDV is 47 million.
47. I mean, if you can get it 47, I think it's not a bad buy. I genuinely think it's not a bad buy. 47, yeah, 47 million. Again, if it like, I think at and below 40 mil, I think it's bro. This is like one of the largest IPs. Again, like I invested, so I'm biased a bit, but like genuinely, like I would add 40. I think at 40 mil it should be a 40 mil. It should be a bargain. The franchise, they have like 180,000 people already just waiting for whatever. It's insane. Okay, anyway, let's see how this performs. And yeah, so what I wanted to say is that there is a 12% chance for a 50 basis point cut. And if that happens, cause we teleport to the stratosphere. We go like, that's what we're gonna do. So so expect that to be interesting. And that's it. I still do love it. I'm happy. Pangu versus Pump. You can't compare apple to oranges. Pangu is an IP itself. Pump is helping people create IPs. Nesquik was awesome. I love Nesquik. What was the last time I drank? Is there like a sugar-free version of the Nesquik? Is there sugar-free Nesquik?
No, I'm certain there's none.
Haha. Haha. Sugar-free Nesquik? Nestle powder? No sugar added! Nesquik, let's go and buy this now. Bro, there is a version where there is no added sugar Nesquik. That's amazing. That's amazing. No sugar added Nesquik. I'll be on that shit all day long. Let me just ask ChatGPT. What's the, if I put this up, do you see my, oh yeah, okay. Let me just pull this up here. If I pull up ChatGPT, will you see? Can you see? Is there, what's the calorie in a no sugar added Nesquik 3 deciliter milk cocoa? Let's see what it says. Ah, the milk is most of the calories. That's awesome, bro. Okay, so it's 138. Skim milk. We're gonna use skim milk. Don't you worry about it. Nesquik, no sugar. Brother, 40 calorie. That's nothing. I could drink that. Like I could drink that.
You could drink coffee instead.
No, I could drink Nesquik. Like that's a fine. There's no sugar added Nesquik. Are you kidding me? And I didn't know this.
I bet it tastes like shit.
Someone's saying hi from the train, Lyon to Paris. Oh my God, bro! Look behind you. All I can say, look behind you. Look behind you. Look around you. Take care of your belongings, bro. That shit out there is crazy. I've been to Paris. Scary shit. Nesquik was awesome. It still is. I loved strawberry Nesquik. Friend, I'm so sorry. I know you've been here for a long time. You have to leave the chat now. I'm so sorry. Like you have to. Yeah. Like, strawberry Nesquik. What is? Okay. Panel Sui, please. Sorry, I'm late. No worries. Look at MYXUSDT. Still has sugar natural. That's fine. Stop with the food. Okay, amazing. Okay. All right. So let's jump in. Let's do some tokens here. Here we go. 49 FDV. I genuinely, this thing should trade at like 200. I think. I don't know when, but I think this thing should trade at 200. That's genuinely what I think. Compared to the IP, everybody's watching Black Mirror. Like, Sonic to $1, please. Possibly. Come on, Fefe. Give something. Who is this guy? It must be an insider here. Higher sense. Must be an insider here. On the way to Budapest. Let's have Nesquik with sort of... I'm not in Budapest, but would have been cool. Yes, strawberry Nesquik exists. This is rape.
What?
Strawberry Nesquik. Did you know that this existed?
Yeah, of course.
How? What do you mean, of course? What do you mean? Did you guys know this existed? There is 14 gram protein. There is a protein drink of Nesquik and I didn't know about this?
Yeah, of course.
A protein drink?
Yeah.
Do we have this here as well?
Yeah.
Bro, where can we get this? Can you send the guys? Can you send the guys to just get one of these now? Is that possible? Did you get? I mean, not the strawberry shit, but like can I have like a protein shake with like a proper fucking?
It's not protein shake because in protein shake you have more protein. These are just protein boosted.
Okay, yummy Nesquik heart. Yeah, strawberry Nesquik is terrible. Yeah, I agree. Jesus Christ, stick to coin is not Nesquik knowledge. Been drinking it for years, man. I stick to whatever I want to stick. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's go. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Let me just go on to the charts here, and let's do 𝗪 because someone said 𝗪. I'm gonna do 2 more tokens, and we're gonna call it a day. What else do we have here? Someone said 𝗪. Ping pong fun. Let's do 𝗪. Look at this. We're missing the 𝗪 entry again. There's not a 337. I mean, it's such a buy, bro. It's such a buy. 𝗪 must be such a buy here. 𝗪 bought as well. I'm serious. 𝗪 must be such a buy here. This must be such a buy here. Let's see if we can close above, but I think 𝗪 will do very well. I also invested in something called Inspect. They're the first layer 2. They're the first layer 2 first layer 2 on 𝗪. Massive pullback here. I hold this on spots. 50% push. 50%. I hold this on spot. The first layer 2 on 𝗪. I mean, if you've been late on 𝗪, this is like very low market cap, 30 something million or something. I do think this could be pretty cool building on 𝗪 as a layer 2. Layer 2 is done pretty decently if you look at ETH, if you look at all the other chains. I do think Inspect could be pretty cool. Great team, great reach, great efforts. Where's this at? Yeah, I'd be waiting for a higher high here on the hourly chart though. Yeah, I'd be waiting for a higher high here at like 2.2 cents. That pulls in, it might even add to my position, to be honest with you. Yeah, I would wait for that. But if that pull, I can see this doing this, you know? That's the thing. Like I can see this pulling this. What else should we look at? Someone's saying 𝗏. Let's do 𝗏 because 𝗏 was like underperforming for me. 𝗏 was super underperforming for me. 𝗏 is still underperforming. Look, oh no, we took profits. We took $4,000 profits, and then it's down 1,000, so we're up 3,000. But it's still like I don't like the fact that it's like so underperforming here. Everything has been going to shit though. 𝗏 must be also like such a cheap thing here. Look at this 𝗏. Like I see 𝗏 up here at like $8, $9, $10, bro. Like I genuinely think this could be one of the biggest investments. Like I'm not even joking. Like 𝗏 with 1 billion users, proper. This is like proper. I think it's a great ad here. It's a great ad here. I have the position open. I might just add back to the 𝗏 position. Let me see where it is at. I might add to it now. I'll add a bit to it. Yeah. I added it. Oh no, I didn't do market. Let me just do market here. Sorry. I did a little bit. Brought my initials down. Entry. Alright, guys. Works better than drinking muscle milka. What the fuck is muscle milk? Alt's already dumping. Binance again. Still think Pump has upside? Definitely. Pump is going to 9 billion. I mean, guys, I'm just a random dude talking shit here. Like, but yeah, I mean, this is the entry. Everybody said I'm an idiot. Like, everybody, all the way down here, everybody's telling me, Bump is dead, you're an idiot, Bump is dead. Bro, Bump is, my TP is at 9. My TP is at 9 billion. So we'll see. I guess we'll see. What else do we have here? Off the chart, Tao held well. Yeah, works better than drinking. Yeah, why MYX pumping so hard? I actually don't know. I think Pengu is the play. House on Pengu for me. I agree. Don't put a house on anything, bro. Just don't. Please try the vanilla next week. Is there vanilla next week? What happened to my childhood? Like, what happened? Like, it's weird. Weird. Bro, give us direction. Should we start layering in? All right, guys, fam. So I think this was the show for today. Red directions. What I want you to do is that I want you to click here. This is my daily update from the $100 Club. This is literally designed to give you a short update in 5 to 10 minutes every single day. So go and check this. If you like this, subscribe to the $100 Club and also subscribe here by clicking here. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.